Hey folks, Multi here on May 22nd. I think it's Monday. Yeah, Monday, May 22nd, 2023. And yeah, it's just another set of days off here. Um, so I'm going to try and make this vlog short. I have a couple announcements to make. And they both do have something to do with the channel, but they're also mostly real life stuff. Well, I guess I should just say that the next couple months are going to be kind of interesting for me because first things first, next month my dad's coming to visit me. I think I said earlier he was going to be visiting me this month, but that got pushed basically ahead because for those who don't know, I live separate from my parents. My parents are separated. They've been separated since I was 2 years old. They divorced. My mom has always lived in western Washington State, you know, in the Seattle area, and that's basically where I grew up and was raised. But my father, back in 2018 November, just less than a year before I moved to Wisconsin, before I even had decided to move to Wisconsin, he moved to Las Vegas because he had a job opportunity in that area, and so that's where he's living now, and that's where he's been living for the past 4.5 years or so now, and yeah, shortly after that, I made the decision to move to Wisconsin. So he and I both just kind of up and left Washington State, and yeah, neither of us plan to ever live there ever again. But yeah, he moved because of a better job opportunity and lower cost of living in Las Vegas. Whereas I moved to Wisconsin also for lower cost of living, but also, actually, yeah, that was the main reason why, because I just wanted lower monthly expenses. And it worked out for me very well, actually. But anyways, the point of me explaining that is that since he works down in Las Vegas, he lives and works down in Las Vegas, and I live in Wisconsin. I don't see him very often. Last time I saw him was April 2021, so it's a big deal that I get to see him soon. And the reason why is because he has a business trip of sorts to make to Ohio. Actually, he had one in Minnesota. I guess he has two now. One's in Minnesota and one's in Ohio. And basically, one of those trips he's going to make a short flight to Appleton, and basically that's when we're going to hang out. He's going to be here for like a weekend or so. Problem is I work weekends, but I guess he can stay until like Monday, and that would be a full day where we can hang out. So yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult. I haven't had weekends off in years, basically, but we'll get back to that soon. But yeah, that's basically happening next month instead of what would have been this month. Actually, it would have been next weekend, Memorial Day weekend. But yeah, it's not going to happen. But yeah, Memorial Day weekend, so hey, I get to work as usual the weekend, which is going to suck, but because I heard we're going to be pretty busy, like busier than usual, so yeah. So that's going to be happening sometime next month. I don't know exactly when. I think it's going to be like the middle of the month, like mid-June or so. I just don't know for sure yet. Last week of June, I'm going to be working a 5th day at work, because for those you don't know, I'm sorry to say this over and over again, but yeah, my hours are basically 4 10-hour shifts instead of 5 8-hour shifts like most people. So I benefit from that by having an extra day off every week. But yeah, I'm gonna be working a 5th day the last week of June, which means that yeah, 5 10-hour shifts, so 50 hours, which is gonna suck massively. It sucks every year when we do it, and the overtime I do get is hardly worth it. But it's mandatory, so I have to do it. I have to go during that day, so yay. So that's happening the last week of June. And then, going into July, starting on the 2nd of July, I'm on my vacation. And so yeah, I had my last vacation at the beginning of March, and now this one's going to be in the beginning of July. So yeah, it's 4 months apart, so it sucks, but it is what it is. It's just how things worked out this time. I was originally going to have it in the middle of June, but it didn't work out that way because they had too many other people taking that time off, so it didn't have the coverage available for me to take that time off. So anyways, my vacation is going to be from Sunday, July 2nd. As soon as I get off work at 8 a.m. that day, that's when it starts. And then I go back to work on July 12th, Wednesday. So, yay, fun vacation time, 10 days off. I'm so fucking excited, as usual, as I am for any other vacation. And this is official because I have the time off. And So yeah, that'll be my vacation. Hopefully at the time I'll be at a point where I can start putting out regular content again. I'm still working on, so I got to record the Metroid Prime Trilogy episode 42 segment, and then I can continue on with editing the rest of the episodes. And since Hit Run, where that LP is still kind of on the fly, or it's kind of just sitting around waiting for things to happen, because basically, I guess I'll show you my Xbox in a maybe tomorrow's vlog or something, because it is not in the best condition right now. I opened it and I showed the pictures of it on Twitter, and apparently some of those pictures I showed weren't actually bad things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't follow me on Twitter, I guess I can show what it looks like in tomorrow's vlog when I do open the Xbox, but I'll just show you like what the problem is with that console and why I haven't gone around to recording more Sim Run episodes. I mean, again, I could do it on Zemu on the Xbox emulator that I have. I could do that if I want to, but it's just I just don't know. I don't know which is better, because I don't know how. I mean, the Zemu emulator so far has been pretty reliable as far as like playing Sim Run goes. So, and as long as it keeps that up, I can continue to do it. And I have the game sit in widescreen. There was a complication with the Zemu emulator, by the way, and that was trying to get the Xbox's internal resolutions available. So for those of you who don't own an original Xbox, there's options in the dashboard where you can enable certain resolutions in the Xbox. The Xbox was the first console to actually have HD or high definition resolutions available. It can go up to it can display up to 1080i. It does not have HDMI support, but you can mod it supposedly to get HDMI support. I might consider doing that, because every single solitary HDMI adapter I've gone for it, they've all been shit. Like, none of these companies get work, but I've already made that rant in a previous vlog, so moving on. The problem with the Zemu emulator on Zemu Xbox emulator on PC is that it doesn't come with the Xbox's dashboard. It goes straight into the game. It skips the menu and stuff. So you have to actually get the what's it called? Like, you're supposed to extract the dashboard itself off of your original Xbox and get it onto your PC, so you can actually access it. You can just access the internal features. And so, because of that, when you first get Zemu on your PC, you cannot access that internal, those internal resolution settings. So you can't, set it, like, you're basically stuck at 360p, I do believe. Yeah, that's the highest you can do. Of course, you can upscale it on your PC, but it doesn't look as good as if it was just actually available. So, but I've actually managed to do that. I found a way to get to the settings, and I managed to enable it. And not only that, but these settings are tied to having widescreen available as well. So you have to set the widescreen option on as well. And so that was what my concern was, because I don't want to stretch out a 4:3 display out to 16:9. I'm tired of doing that shit. I used to do that all the time in my Let's Plays, and I'm done doing that. So, I want to either display it in 16:9 or 4:3, however it actually is set as. I'm not going to stretch out a 4:3 display anymore. So, simply put, I have my Zemu all set up to do the Sim Run Let's Play on there if it comes to that, and I just cannot get a replacement Xbox or get mine fixed anytime soon, which might be a simple fix, but again, we'll get into that later. So yeah, that's where that stands. And of course, there's also Dolphin emulator, which I also have my Sim Run file up to where Let's Play is. But the problem with doing it on Dolphin is because, and I don't know if it's been fixed yet, but apparently there's a bug in the Dolphin version of Sims Hit Run where the game seems to crash, like once you get to a certain mission that involves talking to the grandfather. I don't know what his name is, the grandfather of Simpsons. I don't know the exact specifics on what the mission's called, but it's later on in the game, so it's probably better off that I just stick with either Zemu or the actual hardware Xbox playing the game for the Let's Play. So, moving on to the next thing. Skyward Sword HD Let's Play, we also got to continue that too from episode 2. We're not even that far into the Let's Play, and I still got, we got to keep that going as well. I need to just get back into the game essentially to do that Let's Play. But yeah, there's other projects too, and there's other games I want to do Let's Plays of, but I really like to finish first, like what the existing Let's Plays are. So these are just things I can work on like during my summer vacation in July. So there's that. So anyways, coming back to my vacation July 12th, So I'm gonna work that Wednesday, and yeah, that Wednesday night, and possibly, and I think that Thursday night too. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, definitely that Wednesday and Thursday night. But I might not be working. I won't be working Saturday nights, and I won't be working that. I might not be working that Friday night. I'm not sure yet, but basically the reason why is because I'm actually changing my work schedule, and I got this proved at work already. So basically, starting on July 16th, Sunday nights, I'm gonna be working Sunday nights through Wednesday nights from then on permanently. So that means I essentially have weekends off, because I don't count Sunday nights as weekends off. It's more like just working Monday morning, but just like coming in like very, very early. So basically it's like Monday through Thursday essentially that my work schedule is going to be. So that means once that schedule change happens, then I can start streaming on weekend nights. You know, when there's a lot more internet traffic, more people available to watch my live streams. So very fucking excited for that. But of course, I might still be doing my Monday night live streams. In fact, actually, I'm gonna try and see if I can continue it tonight. I've been off of the live streams for like over a month now, and I'd like to get back into them. I only did like two or so before I stopped again, so I'd really like to get back into that. Yeah, it's basically, that's all I had to talk about, was just these announcements. So now that I've said pretty much what I wanted to say, I'm going to end things off here, because I might show like the weather like it is earlier or later in the day, because right now it's like 3:30 in the morning, so the sun's not out yet. But yeah, once the sun comes out, I might go ahead and show what the weather is outside, or even go for a walk or something, because that's another thing I need to do, is I need to get back into doing walks, because that's yeah, I need to work on my exercise, and also of course doing the language learning videos that I've been talking about, you know, kind of playing around with the idea of doing. I did get an app on my phone which is specifically designed for recording stuff on my phone screen, so I'll be able to give that a try with doing these apps. The only problem is that like I'm like in the middle, like I'm far into the middle of learning Chinese on the apps I use, and Japanese, like I just haven't really made much progress at all, honestly. And I've determined at this point that I'm not going to use Duolingo to learn Japanese. That's just not happening, because the way Duolingo teaches languages just doesn't work for Japanese. But that's a whole nother rant for another video. I don't want to get into another tangent to make this video like overly long, so we're just going to go ahead and end things off here. So, other than whatever I decide to show later, this has been Monday, May 22nd, 23, and I'll see you folks later. Bye.